You won't believe what I found out here. This is bigger than anything we've ever seen, and no one even knows it exists. Finn, I need backup, but don't call the cavalry. It could blow the operation. And be careful. It's not safe out here. Transmitting my grids now. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. Today we are having a surprise and a little bit dark in here. Hit the light. Yes, indeed. Also, how did you guys like that intro? I always like cars too. Now, today we are going to talk about the bad guys on the movies. Well, especially bad guys on cars. In the Cars movie, remember that there is no great movie without a villain. Have you ever seen a movie without a villain? Is it a great movie? Absolutely not. It's not. So, unfortunately for us Cars collectors, there's not that many villains being released. Especially, how many villains were on Cars 3? Only two? Maybe three? The Pitties, Jackson Storm, and his crew chief, and that was pretty much it that I could remember. So that's what Cars 2 makes it such a great movie because all the bad guys. And talking about the bad guys, I have a few of them myself. And let me introduce you from Cars 2, Grem. That is Gremlin with Torch. Check him out, ladies and gentlemen. Here you have him. He is a yellow. Oh, it is a yellow bit with a bit of rust. Now, where did this car come from? This car came with that guy, with the boat. This is some kind of war boat. It's got all the weapons. So there was two cars that came in with this boat. I found it on Macy's. Can you believe it? Yeah, they sell clothes. That's where I found them. So it came in the boat, this Gremlin, and there was another one that we're going to be reviewing pretty soon. But anyhow, we're not here to talk about the boat. We are here to talk about Gremlin with Torch. So, pretty aggressive, huh? Very aggressive look. Of course, he is a bad guy. So, check him out. Now, obviously, you already know that this is a cutting torch used to cut any kind of metals. Well, they use them in India, I believe, where they cut the ships in half. All the ships that are no longer in use. That's what they use, the cutting torch. And in order to use a cutting torch, you need oxygen and acetylene. That's why in the bottom here there is a hose. Now that hose is connected to the tanks that he has in the back. So you see he's got two tanks. One is going to be oxygen. One is going to be acetylene, and the mix of both, you could cut metal. Oh yes, definitely. So don't tell your parents I taught you that. That's just that it came in the movies, my friend. That's where I saw it. So back to the Gremlin. And you know what interesting about these Gremlins is that they have a you could move the goggles. So, yeah. Now supposedly these goggles in real life they can't be clear. No, they has to be fully dark or some kind of tint. That would make more sense. And this give him a little tilt here because yeah, we could tilt them. That's just amazing about some of these jigs. Now this color here, this is all rust because he is a lemon, part of the rusty family. No, rusties are more fun and friendly. This guy is evil and bad, but one of the most amazing cars, I gotta say. Size wise, you want to compare size, this is the Disney Store size. This is a next gen. So the next gen is roughly about the same size. So how about that? Now, remember that this is a Disney Store Gremlin. I have a Mattel Gremlin, which is not very small, but much smaller. And anyway, this week is all going to be about bad guys. We're going to talk about bad guys all the time. Interesting details. Now you ask yourself, why is there a door a different color? Well, let me tell you what happened in the world of lemons. That some of these cars are pretty old, and they get into accidents. So the only way to get a door, you don't buy a brand new door. You go to the junkyard, my friends, and you get a door. And most likely it's going to be a different color from a different car, and that's why it represents this color or a different color door. Yeah, they don't care. Now let's get closer. Let's get closer and personal. So here we have Gremlin. Now, can you imagine minis or metallic gremlins? That would have been amazing, huh? But I just a bit disappointed that there's not any more bad guys. There were so many bad guys on that clip in the movies on Cars 2. I mean, I counted like 30. And all you gotta do is pretty much change the color, change the expression, eyes colors. I don't know, put a broken torch, put 2 torches. Yeah, make a crazy guy with like 7 tanks. So here he is. There is this orange door that probably came out of one of these guys, huh? Yeah. And this guy doesn't like to stay, so I'm gonna put him way back there because he doesn't want to stick around. And here, this is the hockey stick. I don't get it. I don't get it about the hockey stick, but interesting situation, huh? Maybe because hockey, they're always fighting. So what do you guys think about this car? I mean, this should be on every collector's. And you know what? Interesting that I seen them for $20. I would have thought that this would be a $50 car. If it was a $50 car, it would make more sense than a $20 vehicle. But check them out. What do you guys think? Anyways, we're gonna do the rest of those guys because why not? And let's open up. Come on, buddy. Get you closer. Interesting, very interesting vehicle. Anyhow, there is introducing you, Gremlin with Torch from Cars 2 movie. And thank you for having me. Thank you for having this, guys. And then coming up next, we are going to pick. Who are we picking? Well, let's pick up a Mattel guy, the one that we picked up earlier. Let's check him out up close and personal. Remember that he came. Where was this guy? I would say 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. He was released. There was actually 3 guys that year. Anyways, thank you for staying. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next video.